Hi, good evening, everybody. I hope you all are doing good. Most of you already know that this is Lacuna Astro's official channel, and here you can share your details and we can look into your charts. There is an incident which has recently happened. I also want to call out that where somebody has claimed that due to our predictions, something has happened in their life. So that's a very strange thing. Um I I would say that it's very funny that somebody is blaming predictions over their own wrongdoings. So if anybody comes to this channel who has a tendency of blaming others and to make sure that or to feel that they are right, and so I don't know what to say to them, but I would request them to please maintain a distance from our channel. That's a very basic ask I would have for everybody whoever comes to our channel. So that is very important. You must understand that the predictions are not going to uh, make the change, right? It's you who is the responsible for what you experience. For example, if you have accumulated something in past, or if you have done something in past which can haunt you, and if prediction indicates that there is a possibility of you being haunted, it is not the fault of prediction, it is the wrongdoing of you. Yeah. So I would suggest everybody to be a little bit more conscious about it. Uh, when you come for any consultation, uh, we say what we see, right? And beyond that consultation, we don't have any connects with you. So you need to make sure that you are asking right things, you are conscious about what you are asking, and at the end, uh, you should be taking the responsibility of your doings, right? You can't just hand it over to somebody else and say that just because you said and that is the reasoning it happened to me. So that's a very childish way of looking at thing. Now most of you already know that what we do here, right? So we are experimenting a lot of predictive techniques here in the live sessions. If you have any questions, you can ask, and I would be more than happy to look into your charts. So that's what we are going to do. In yesterday's session, we had good number of people, and we did quite a bit of reading for around 10 plus people. So it's a 1 hour session. So in that 1 hour session, we are going to look into around 10 or 11 charts, not more than that. So whoever would share their details first would get the first slot. So it's very simple. We maintain a queue at our end, and the prioritization is being done by me based on the questions you are sharing. So I would suggest everybody to be comfortable. Don't try to rush. Don't spam. That's not going to help anybody. It is going to disturb the queue which we are maintaining. So if anybody is interested, feel free to share your details, but please do not spam, as I said. So that is very important. After creation of your chart, there would be a specific token generated. That's a lifelong token which is generated by Lacuna Astro, and we share it to you all. And then you can just save it for future usage. And whenever you come next time, right, for any consultation, the same token you have to carry. In absence of that token, I would not be able to access your historical data. which is absolutely important for us to make sure uh, there is an accountability. So that accountability is nothing but making sure whatever readings are being done is being documented. So that is the purpose of the token, and that's the reasoning we have the token system here at Lacuna Astro. It is not like when you liked what you did, that's that has nothing to do with the token system which we have built for you. As far as the predictive techniques are concerned, there are multiple different techniques which are used by Laguna Astro, and you can try any of the techniques which you feel. Okay. Yeah, pretty lady. I would advise you to please share your birth details and your place of birth and the time of birth. Then only we can look into why exactly someone is continuously coming back to you but is still having a miserable, you know, connect with you. So that misery is somewhere hidden within your chart. So if you have your details, please do share with us, and I would like to look into your chart. So without that, it's a very vague question. We can't really introspect into the situation without having further details. Yeah, that's also okay. We can just apply numerology for you, but that's not accurate. So maybe I need to say, sorry, we can't help you. Only people who have their complete details can, you know, stay here and can come and ask their questions. If you're not aware of your date of birth, place of birth, and time of birth, and things like that, which are very critical for astrology, I would say that you can, you can decide to leave, because in absence of those critical details, it's like shooting in the thin air, which is not going to result into anything substantial. So, my humble request is, if you have the details, stay here. If you don't have the details, then there is nothing Lacuna Astro can help you with. Yeah. There are other people who are intelligent enough to do things without even having your proper details. But we can't do it here. So, pretty lady 856, please accept my apologies. I can't help you. If you are a returning viewer and if you have been in the sessions in past, then most likely you would have your Lacuna token already generated by us. The same token you can share with us, and we can just look into your chart. So it is yes, it is that simple. So I was talking about somebody. We had a consultation. It was an offline consultation. So somebody came in the live session and then requested to go for the offline consultation, and we went for it. And it was pretty long discussion, and at the end, there were certain outcomes also shared as part of that consultation. But later on, we got to know that the person started claiming that the things we mentioned are becoming true, and they are becoming true because we predicted that. So it's really funny thing. If anybody is here who would be coming back and say that things are happening because you predicted it, and that's the And that's the whole intent of the session, right? So you guys are either on the wrong place, at the wrong place, or you don't know what is the meaning of what we are doing here. So if you have your date of birth, place of birth, and time of birth, uh, please do share it with me, and then we can have further discussion about your chart. So it will be a 1 hour session. uh, you guys need to make it fast. Hey RS5968, how are you doing? Okay, may I know the place also, please? Can you share the place? And please do share your name also. Please do share the place also, and I would request you to share your name as well. That is required to create the profile. RS5968, please share your name as well. Thank you, Vidya. Thank you so much for sharing the details. Let me create your chart and then we can continue. You guys can also feel free to download the Lacuna Astro application. It is available on App Store and Play Store. You can download it from there. You can create your profile. Once you create your profile, you get to see a Lacuna Astro token. That token is what you can share with me whenever you come for any consultation. So once you generate your token, it would remain same for you forever as long as you are using Lacuna Astro application. Right now, you need not to do that. I'm going to create your profile in the live session itself. And once the profile is created, I'll be sharing your token with you. So, no need to worry, just stay here. Guys, we do have a proprietary system built at Lacuna Astro, so it is we are not using any third party applications to do this. It is our homegrown software which allows us to control a lot of things. I would suggest you guys to just go and use that. Meanwhile, I'm creating Vidya's profile, and Vidya, your your profile is ready, and this is your token, Vidya, and this is what you need to keep handy next time when you come. Vidya, this is your token. Please make sure you have it handy when you come next time. So we are opening the very first chart for today, and that is for Vidya. We'll cover only one thing. Either you can cover job or marriage future, I think, is quite a detailed topic, right? It covers a lot of things. So I would suggest either you select job or marriage. You have to choose one. Though we do not have a lot of requests here today, but choose one. If nobody else joins, then I'll pick the other topic also. So you need to prioritize, Vidya, whether you want to go with job or marriage. Job. Good choice. So Vidya, your chart is open. Couple of things from the numerology standpoint is pretty much visible. Your job and marriage both seems to be an area of concern, based on the numerological chart we have. We are going to look into the astrological possibilities also, but here at Lacuna Astro we start with uh, your numerological chart first, because that gives a fair enough behavioral analysis, and based on that we can at least gauge you, what you are from the behavior standpoint. So this is reflecting that job and marriage can be an ongoing issue. If you are not married, after marriage, then there would be a few ups and downs you would be experiencing. You may have a bit of anger issues, may have a very good friend circle. Also, at later stage, there is a possibility of you having some sort of minor health issues also, but that would not be a serious concern. As far as the Mangal dosh is concerned, that is not there in your Kundli. Mars is sitting in the fifth house, so that's absolutely fine. If we just look at your astrological chart, then you are currently in the dasha of Shukra. And if we just look at the strength of the Shukra, then your expenses would have, means there would be considerable expenses happening at the moment. So you will be losing your funds. That is what we can see. It also reflects one of the karakas of 12th house, right? But I can't speak about it in the live session, so you understand. It also talks about the partner and the intimacy and other things. So there is a possibility of that also happening at the moment. Now, this is not the time when you would be experiencing any considerable changes, either in your career or from the marriage standpoint. So it is going to be a bit of a stagnant period for you. And I mean, it is not going to be so much of excitement and filled with a lot of changes. Only the expense seems to be a ongoing concern, which I would suggest to focus on. If you are in job and if you want to switch that, you need to tell me, are you in job or you want to switch the job? I mean, you're looking for a job or you want to switch the job. Clarify that. I feel that you should not be in a job right now, or if you are, then you will be struggling. Vidya, please specify. Yeah, perfect. So we need to look for a very specific combination. uh, Hi, unique one, how are you doing? Yeah, that's fine. If you want to start that, then the 12th house is involved there. So for that kind of activity, it is good if you are seeking something on those lines. And the time frame for you is considerably long, right? I mean, so you have till 2029 May. So for these 3 years, your 12th house is involved and actively participating. So you can definitely look for the PR process, and most likely it is going to materialize as well, because it is not denying the event, it is definitely supporting. I'm good, unique one. How are you doing? Um, so this is not denying the event. Definitely you can go for it, and this entire time frame is very much supportive for you. And Vivek, how are you doing? I hope you are doing good as well. So the name of unique one is Vivek. So Vivek, I hope you are doing good, man. Fine. So I would say that the time frame starting from now till means you entered into this dasha starting from 29th of means January 29, 2026 is when you entered into this time frame, and you would be exiting out of this strong possibility somewhere in the 2029 June. So I think the Canada thing is something which you can prioritize, and is definitely having a possibility of getting the PR thing as done as well. So I am quite comfortable with that prediction. As far as novel is concerned, just hold on. I mean, you can write, no problems about it, but I don't see that the novel would have a lot of, power to attract people. Means even, I mean, anybody can write anything, but in your case, the chances of it becoming big is slightly on the negative side, right? So it's not going to become big enough. So if you still want to continue writing that, please do, no problem. But if you want to make it as a secondary source of income or something like that, then I don't think it is going to be big enough to give you good enough livelihood. So I would say, as a hobby, please continue writing. I have no comments on that, but as long as you taking it this as a aspiration to make a source of income, the chances are pretty weak. So choice is yours. You would be able to write it because your third house lord is definitely supportive for it, and that is the strongest planet. But whether it is going to succeed or not is a question. And even if you write it, I can predict the time frame in which you can see some light at the end of the your astrological chart is not giving any of the combinations where it can be a big success. So what I said is going to happen. So most likely it is not going to become a what do you say, bestseller and other things, right? So nothing like that is going to happen. And if it happens, I would be waiting for you to come back and tell me this has happened, and so and so date this was the prediction and it has gone wrong. So I would be waiting for your comments on that. Let's move on, guys. We just spoke to Vidya. Now if there is anybody else, we can look into that. We have Aditi here. Guys, I would request one thing. Means yesterday we had an incident, right? Not yesterday, I think around 2 3 days ago we did a prediction, and luckily that became true within 24 hours. So the person came back uh, blaming us, saying that you guys predicted and that's the reasoning it happened to me. So I want to tell everybody that it's your doing what comes back, right? Our association with each other ends after the session ends, right? We don't know who you talk to, what your doings are, whom you stay with, what you do with that person. And if our prediction is that something malicious can happen with you, if that happens, then we are not the party in that, right? So I want to be categorically very clear about it, that if you have a tendency of blaming others for your failure, tendency of blaming somebody else to find a quick exit route, then potentially this is not the place for you. Okay, so I want everybody to take responsibility of their actions. That is what is going to materialize. Uh, and obviously the predictions are nothing but the accumulated karma, what is shown here, right? And that is what is being predicted. But it's okay. I want everybody to be very particular about what you are asking and take the responsibility. We have with Aditi right now. Aditi, please confirm if you are still with us. And after Aditi, we'll go to Hasina. Aditi, please confirm. Otherwise, I'll create the next profile. After Hasina, we'll go to cricket updates. Gagan. After that, we are going to take Raghav Jain. Raghav, you have not asked your question, so we don't know what you really want to ask. Please specify your question as well. And we will take the simple das. What is this name? ये क्या नाम है भाई? Okay, Sayali. What is the meaning of Sayali? I don't know. Perfect. Let's continue. I feel that Aditi is no longer there. So let's move on, guys. Aditi is not there. नहीं नहीं, ये बच्चों वाले क्वेश्चन मत पूछो. व्हाट वुड बी माय फ्यूचर? तुम्हें खुद नहीं पता तुम्हें चाहिए क्या फ्यूचर में? इफ़ यू आर नॉट क्लियर व्हाट यू रियली वांट इन योर फ्यूचर, then you are a misguided person, right? Okay, let's continue. Aditi is not there. uh, Mera Bakhan. Mera Bakhan, what is this handle? Mera Bakhan, if you're there, please let me know. Mera Bakhan. ठीक है, that's a good question. Mera Bakhan, if you're there, please confirm. Guys, I think that these guys are just trying to delay, you know. I would not call anybody more than twice. So, Mera Bakhan I am reading, and it is Merab Khan. So, okay, Merab Khan. So, you could put the underscore or something, right? So that it is readable. So, it's coming at as Mera Bakhan. It's okay, no problem. Anybody who has questions related to becoming an expert in occult can leave the session, because I don't want another imposter to be sitting there, right? Uh, it's a field which requires considerable practice, a good teacher, a considerable effort to really understand what you are doing. So it's not like reading a book and then sitting on camera and start doing that. For example, if you talk about Lacuna Astro, we have built the entire astrology software for you guys, and then we started coming live to just validate whether the predictions of our software is correct or not. And that's the reasoning you guys don't see us advertising anywhere. But rest assured, um, we are validating every piece, every bit of it, and that's the reasoning I come personally to do the live sessions. uh, so anybody who is trying to become a numerologist or trying to become somebody without spending 3 to 4 years studying that specific branch of occult should not be here and asking any questions like that. I am not going to look into that. So let's focus on this. Marab Khan, just hold on. Marab Khan, you have not given the place. Marab Khan, you have not given the place. Can you specify the place, please? Place of birth is not there. Next would be Raghav Jain. I am adding Shirish as well into the queue. Shirish, you are also added to the queue. Marab Khan, please confirm, otherwise, I'll drop you and move on. Oh, you are from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Wow, good, nice. 2029 September. अरे सिविल इंजीनियरिंग जैसी पढ़ाई करके यू वांट टू बिकम अ न्यूमरोलॉजिस्ट, एटलीस्ट एस्ट्रोलॉजर तो बन. मतलब इतनी पढ़ाई करने के बाद भी यू वांट टू बिकम अ न्यूमरोलॉजिस्ट, आई मीन्स अ फुद्दू टेक्निक you really want to master? Seriously? 3:10 p.m. uh, it's a 4 a.m. Marab Khan, this is your token. Please keep this handy, and next time when you come, this is what I would be expecting you to share. I'm not saying you are not having any relation with writing. I'm saying you will not succeed in writing. Okay. I have not said that you are not going to be a writer. I said you can go back in the recording and just read that. I have said you can be a writer. Just go and write whatever you want to write. But the day you become successful, keep this channel subscribed and come back and tell me you succeeded. I never said that you don't have a relation with writing. I said you are not going to become a writer, a सक्सेसफुल राइटर. राइटिंग के लिए क्या है, मैं भी रोज़ राइटिंग करता हूँ भाई, मैं भी रोज़ डायरी लिखता हूँ. डज दैट मीन आई एम गोइंग टू बिकम शेक्सपियर? नो ना. So that is what I meant. If you have understood it differently, then that's your prerogative, Vidya. I have nothing to do with that. But most likely you are not going to succeed as a writer. And your turn is done. Any further arguments, if you have, you can come tomorrow or book a offline consultation and there we can discuss about it. Fine. But my take on your chart is already shared. So I would not accept any further arguments on that. Okay, guys, let's move on. Merab Khan. Merab, most likely, either you can focus on marriage or you can focus on job. Both of them would not be uh, working absolutely beautiful for you, right? So you can't manage both. So now you need to prioritize whether job is the top priority for you or marriage is the top priority for you. Now the question related to what is going to happen first. Just hold on. Your marriage is definitely going to be the very first thing which is going to happen, and most likely you are not going to be a working lady after marriage. So marriage is the next thing, next big event for you, and you are not going to be a working woman. Job or marriage is the next event. Job will not be the job will not be the possibility. So focus on your marriage, otherwise neither you will be able to do the job nor you will be able to manage your marriage. So this entire area is pretty much compromised. So now you need to see what you. Let's move on, guys. You can come tomorrow for further discussion. We are done with you. We just completed Merab Khan, and now we have cricket updates. Triple five. Sir, I was not triple five means you are already putting triple five, triple six, and you want to become an numerologist. And you are next, Raghav. You are next. You are already putting triple five in your, YouTube handle, and you are struggling to clear the government job. You have done the civil engineering. भाई कर क्या रहे हो? हम्म? कर क्या रहे हो? जब गवर्नमेंट की जॉब करनी थी तो सिंपल बीएससी कर लेते ना, मम्मी पापा के थोड़े पैसे भी बच जाते उसमें. तो आखिर आखिर इरादे क्या हैं तुम्हारे? ये सिविल इंजीनियर बनने का जो ख्वाब, मतलब न्यूमरोलॉजिस्ट बनने का जो तुमने ख्वाब दिखाया ना, दैट डिसअपॉइंटेड मी बिग टाइम, बिकॉज इट शोज दैट, देखो मतलब जिन्हें मैं फॉलो करता हूँ उनका कहना है कि एस्ट्रोलॉजर वही लोग बनते हैं जो जो बैक बेंचर्स होते हैं ना, जो लाइफ में कुछ नहीं करते, वो एस्ट्रोलॉजर्स बनते हैं। सो अब टू लार्ज एक्सटेंट आई एग्री। कोविड के बाद ऐसे बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो बन गए हैं, इस प्रोफेशन में हैं। सो आई वुड से कि तुम्हारा बिना चार्ट देखे ही मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि यू यू डू नॉट हैव बिग एम्बिशंस इन योर लाइफ। So unless you do not have a vision, right, you are not definitely going to see anything big happening in your life. Okay. I don't think that I should be reading your chart because you are kind of, disoriented guy. You do not have a vision, you do not have clarity what you want to achieve, and at the same time you are doing preparation for government, trying to become a numerologist, have done civil engineering. भाई कर क्या रहे हो तुम? Okay. So I have to say sorry, I'm not going to look into your chart because पहले क्लैरिटी लाओ अपने मन में कि करना क्या चाह रहे हो. यू डिसाइड आई वॉन्ट टू गेट इन टू गवर्नमेंट जॉब, देन आई सी वेदर इट इज़ पॉसिबल और नॉट. इफ़ यू आर जस्ट आस्किंग मी टू जस्ट लुक इन टू कि कर क्या सकता हूँ मैं सर, so there are numerous possibilities what you can do, and me telling you this is what you can do is not going to really help you do that, right? So I would suggest first please be clear about what you really want to achieve. What's your intent? As long as that intent is clear, then only we can talk next thing. Otherwise it is waste of time for me. Let's move on, guys. I'll go to Raghav. Raghav, if you're there, please let me know. Raghav, have you shared your question? Nut bolt ka business. Okay. I would request everybody to be very clear about what you want to ask. Don't try to waste my time. Like Vidya came, right? She is giving argument. मेरा मरकरी ऐसा है, वो वैसा है, कैसे बोल दिया कि मैं नेक्स्ट बिग राइटर नहीं बनूंगी. जब बन जाओ तो बताना ना. So that would be my take on that. Okay, Raghav, just hold on. And anybody who tries to do nonsense discussions, right? I mean, claiming that whatever you know. First of all, I want to tell one thing. I want to explicitly call out one thing. We don't prefer seeing anyone's chart who claims to know anything about their kundli, right? If you already know, and if you have already make up your mind that this is what is going to happen, or this is the way your chart is going to function, then half of the uh, execution of that specific prediction is already done. So now if you are coming here, and if I'm telling no, that's not going to happen, or something else is going to happen, then there would be a conflicting situation, right, where you would not be able to accept uh, what what my opinion is about your chart. So I want those people to be absolutely away from this place, because I don't want anybody to share their views about what they understand. Okay, because I really don't care about what you understand. And if you understand, then why are you here? It's the simple thing we have at Lacuna Astro. What we are doing, I think you guys also must understand that. So here we are applying multiple techniques on your chart. It is not just uh, having Astro Sage or Astro Talk or uh, some application on your phone and just creating your kundli and then simply randomly saying something and you are happy, I'm happy, and then done. No, that is not what we are doing. We do have a very sophisticated platform built for you. There is a dashboard. When we punch in your details, it gives more than 100 parameters on which your chart is being analyzed. Now if we see the dashboard, then dashboard is talking about numerous things. What exactly it is emphasizing on? It is emphasizing on your numerological details. It is focusing on your LoshuGrid. It is focusing on the specific planes of the LoshuGrid, which is being completed, which is not completed, and all that is covered. It also looks into the specific doshas in your kundli. If there are any specific dosh, then that is also highlighted. It calculates the KP Nadi uh, details, which basically covers the planet, the star lord, and the sublord details. Then for the specific event you are asking for, then at the star lord and the sublord level and the planet level, how is the support? What is the strength of the planet? That is all being compiled and comes on the dashboard. After that, we also look into the shuttle details of your chart, which is extremely precise and extremely accurate. Then we also look into your Lagna Kundli. We look into your Chalit Kundli. We look into your D9 chart. And then we also look into the Gochar. Do you really think we are making fun here? And if anybody is not serious enough and coming here to just showcase that they know anything about their chart, then I really don't give a f about that. It's very clear. Okay, because what you know, and if that knowing is working for you, then why are you here? You should not be here. And if you are here, then allow us to at least share our opinion and then see. Because if you are looking for an exam, it would be how far it would be, maybe six months. And now if there is a possibility of you not clearing that exam, then what would you do? Whether you would leave the preparation or you would start doubling down on the preparation. So the purpose here is to motivate you. If there is a possibility of that event not happening in the future, then don't lose hope. Start preparing more. At least try to increase the probability of you clearing the exam. Take astrology from that viewpoint. Don't use it like a placebo. I'm telling you guys, as long as you do that, you are hurting yourself. And that's the reasoning. If anybody knows anything about their chart, immediately leave. Okay? Because what you know, I really don't care about that. It is as simple as that. So let's go back to Raghav. Raghav, your question is related to starting having the business which is related to nut bolt related work. As far as business is concerned, numerologically you are definitely going to bleed. Sustainability seems to be an issue in your business. You are not definitely going to have a considerable success there purely based on the numerological aspect. Your kundli also indicates that there is a mangal dosh in your kundli, although we don't emphasize much on it, but your energies would be pretty extensive. I would request you to please look into these details. Are these correct details? 29 September 2000. I think it was 3:10 p.m., right? Good. Before I moved into the astrological details, I have corrected it, so it's fine. 29 September 15:10. You can validate that if you're still there. No, it's not okay, Raghav. The date I shared, it is 3:10 in the morning. So I have corrected it. It's all right now. So numerological reading still remains same. Astrologically, if I look at your chart, then it is clearly indicating that you can easily get into some sort of arguments with people that is there. You are in Guru Buddha Shukra Dasha at the moment. You can definitely start the business, no problem about it. You can go with that. But I don't see you making profits there. Okay. And most likely the expansion would also be a problem. So definitely you can go meet people, uh, have more, people buying your products. But as far as expansion is concerned, it seems that you would be a one man army working for a considerably long time. So that is there. If you are having planning to have a staff or something, then arguments are inevitable. You are definitely going to get into that also. Most likely a business, rather than going for a business, doing a job should be the right choice for you, Raghav. If you can just emphasize on job rather than going for business, because business seems to be considerably challenging part for you. So I would suggest you to focus on job rather than business. And your Saturn is also not very supportive for this. So the nature of work you are looking for would definitely require some support from Saturn as well. Maybe the motivation behind a decision of you going for the nut bolt ka business is because Saturn is your Lagnesh, right? And that is what potentially is what is motivating you. So maybe you should go for a remedy for Saturn as long as you can do so, right? Definitely the chart would be in favor of supporting this. Otherwise, I would suggest you to please focus on job rather than business. Okay. Your Lagnesh is not that strong. Job is the top preference. Business can lead to arguments and conflicts. Okay, guys, let's move on. Sayali, if you're there, let me know. After that, we do have what's the name? Shirish. Shirish, you would be next. Hey, hi Sargam, how are you doing? Sargam, yesterday there was a discrepancy in your token, right? So your token I updated after you left. Okay. So the token which you have is not your token. I gave you somebody else's token yesterday. So this is your token. And I also requested you to come. Means I tried to reach out to you here itself. So I would request you to please keep this token. The last one which you have is not your token. We are going ahead with Sri Shankar. Shirish. Shirish ji, just hold on. Sargam, you are added into the queue, just 7:58. Thank you, Shirish. It is 7:58 only. Oh, 7:58 p.m. Okay, okay, fine. Thank you. Thank you so much. Sayali, I have moved to Shirish. Just hold on. Uh, I'll cover him and then I'll come to you. Sir, can you give any different place? Can you give a different place, please? I don't see this place in the database, Shirishi. If you can just share that, it will be really helpful. Can you share any nearby prominent place? Yeah, Kavita, you would get Solapur. Okay, Kavita, you would get it. Thank you for updating the place, Solapur. No, no, Solapur is there, so it's all right. And guys, the things which I just mentioned, right? We are in process of making this accessible. We are in process of making all these prediction techniques accessible to all of you through application. So in the application you would be able to access these. Shirishi, this is the token for your son. Please keep this handy. Shirishji, please keep this token handy next time when you come. Without this, we are not going to look into it. Shirishji, the marriage of your son would be all right. There would be a bit of financial struggle, but that is not because of marriage. That is, in general, he is going to have that, right? Please confirm the details which we have used here. That's a in general interpretation, where it is going to be possible that he may have a bit of financial crunch. So that will be there. His kundli is not, since you are asking about marriage, his kundli is not demonstrating any discrepancies with Mars. So Mangal dosh, so called Mangalik is is missing. So you should be happy about it. Uh, Not yet. Not yet for what? Not yet for what? I didn't ask anything. The answer. I am not expecting not yet for anything. But anyways, your son may be in love with somebody. That is a possibility. He may have a bit of anger issues also, where he would be a bit arrogant, not listening you. That can be there. He is quite an intelligent guy. I mean, from the education point of view, I feel that he would have uh, gone for the right education and all that. Potentially, that should be there. Yeah. Financial, he would have issues at some point, but it is not going to be that big where he's borrowing money from somebody and then living his life. It is when that symptom is seen, right? It means that there would not be abundance of money. Abundance of money means he wants to buy something, he goes to the showroom without seeing the price tag, he just buys it. So that is the luxury he would not have. He would always have to look into his wallet before deciding what to buy, what not to buy. So that is the situation he would be in. uh, as far as marriage is concerned, I can tell you whether there is a time frame nearby or not. Sun is partially supporting to the marriage. If you do the marriage in the dasha of sun, then most likely he is going to have considerable arguments with his wife. Same goes for moon. Same goes for Mars. Somewhat similar goes for Mercury, but it also indicates that even Mars is also indicating, and Mercury is also indicating that your boy is in love with somebody. And Jupiter is not supporting marriage, and Venus is also indicating arguments in marriage. Saturn is indicating severe expenses as well with arguments. As long as I can see his chart, right, marriage is definitely going to happen. It's not denied. But the kind of gains people get out of marriage is something which is somewhat missing, right? So it can most likely end up having some sort of conflict, right? So that is what I can see here. Uh, the marriage is definitely going to be an issue for your boy. Now, if you want to discuss further, we can have offline discussion on this topic. But here, this is what I can tell you. Uh, how would be the spouse and all that things? I don't think I would be comfortable going into those details in the live session. For that, you can definitely come offline. But this is what it is. So, marriage is something which will be a ongoing concern for him. Let's move on. Sargam. And one more thing I want to add here. most likely the marriage would not end up in a divorce. So he will survive. He will survive that, but it will not be very pleasant, right? A lot of people just quarrel among themselves and still live together, right? So that is the situation he would have. उसमें आप कुछ कर नहीं सकते. You can't do much about it. That is the default he is going to experience. So don't worry about that. It will end up in a some sort of conflicting situation where marriage is dissolved. So that's not the possibility which is being seen. They will fight, they will stay together, uh, but they will not separate. But maybe there is a possibility you guys may not stay with them. So yeah, okay. Marriage, possible conflicts among themselves. They will still remain together. Separation is not a possibility. Just Shirishi, I would say that just check with him if he is in love with somebody, right? You can't do much about it. You guys are going to get that marriage done. So oh, no more comments. Let's move on to Sargam. I think Sayali. Oh, Sayali, I think you were there. Just hold on. Uh, sure. Let's look into Sayali's chart and then we'll go to Sargam. Okay. Ma'am is waiting for a very long time, so I'll just cover her. Ma'am, just hold on. I'll look into your daughter's chart. Uh, Kavita, can you send your details again? I don't see. I missed your details, right? I didn't add that into the queue. What is there for Sayali? Katak. 2002. 2002. 15th February. Ma'am, you have not shared the time. You have not shared the time for Sayali. Can you please share that? Pinky ji, just hold on. Pinky ji, just hold on. 5:30 p.m. Guys, I would be initiating the closure now. Towards the end of the session, yeah, fine, fine, I got it. I would not be accepting any more tokens for today. I'll take Kavita and then I'll take Pinky ji and then we'll close the session for today. This is the token of Sayali. You can just keep it handy. Please keep this token handy. And next time when you come, you can just come with this. Vineet, if you are there, let me know. Adesh, you are 2012 born. We are not going to look into your chart. Vineet, Vineet, if you are very young, we are not going to look into your chart. Okay. Let's look into Sally's chart now. Yeah, that's fine, and that's not an issue. Couple of things looking at her chart, right? She may be, guys. I'm not reading all the comments, right? I read only the comments where I see that there is a date of birth, place of birth, and time of birth. My eyes are good enough to find the messages where these kind of details are there. You are writing whatever. uh, I may not look into that, so I'm sorry for it, but don't expect me to reply to everything. Sally ji, can you specify the date when she started her job? Sargam, do one thing. If you don't mind, you can just leave a message on this number. I think I told you yesterday also. I would connect with you. No, Sargam, it is next. Sargam, it is next. We are just closing Sayali, and then next is your turn. Simple Das, can you please confirm when she started this internship? First Feb only this month. Perfect. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. First of Feb. She is in Budh Rahu Budh. Rahu is not confirming to a job, and Budh is definitely indicating a possibility of starting something, but it is not going to be a formal engagement. But guys, I would call out specifically what exactly makes a job possible, right? You must have no, yeah, I see that. You must have 2, 6, 10, 11. I mean, these are the houses which should be active, or 2, 7, 10, 11 if you are trying to start something of your own. In this specific case, it has been seen that there is a possibility of she starting something, but it will not be uh, helping her make money, right? So, and you have already confirmed that it's a kind of internship, right, where she's not getting uh, anything at the moment. So, chart is not confirming to that uh, as of today. I mean, the current duration in which she has joined, and it is just it. I mean, she has not just covered 10 days. Yeah, why are you worried about money? Hmm? But let me see when exactly she would start earning. Hold on. Putra, okay, too. 2026 November is when the complete sequence is being formed, right? 2, 6, 10, 11 is very beautifully formed, and it is being formed with the conjunction of two planets. So, somewhere in October 2026 is when she is going to start making money. So, potentially before that, if you are looking for some sort of stipend, right? Just hold on. Just hold on. There is, yeah, so good you are confirming to that. I'm somewhat falling in the similar timelines, but just hold on. Let me complete. Otherwise, others would say that कि अरे ये तो मैम ने बताया था. Just hold on. As long as Budh Rahu Shukra is in transit, Venus is also confirming to this, but it is also indicating that she may have some sort of, arguments within the company. Uh, so just make her understand that this is not required. So the very first salary which she is going to get would be in the starting from the May 2026 till August 2026. So in this window, she is definitely going to get her first paycheck. Now, when exactly it is going to happen, for that we need to look into transit, and in live sessions we don't look into the transits. But rest assured, this window is very comfortably indicating the possibility of she start making money during this time frame. So as long as she is starting that, and it is falling within the company's commitment, I don't think you should be bothered about it. Just chill. She is definitely going to get what you're expecting, but the time window is falling within the company policies. So I am very comfortable that 2026 May till October 2026 is the window in which she will start earning. So don't worry about it, ma'am. It is going to work out. If you want to be very precise, then you can connect offline. We can have further discussion about it. Here we can't go any further beyond this topic. One thing I think should not be a concern, but she is in love with somebody. Just keep an eye on that. The guy is good. Uh, if you want, you guys can materialize a marriage also. So there is a strong possibility of you guys supporting this relation. So that's a good thing. I would say that all is well. Don't worry about it. Definitely, she is going to make money, and she will start earning also. Let's move on to Sargam. Permanent job. Job is possible in the timeline. No, you can just casually talk to her, right? Uh, and whoever is that guy is a good guy. So she is sensible enough. So she has not chosen somebody who is a vagabond, right? So don't worry about it. Just have a casual discussion with her. It's good to know with whom your kids are spending time, right? So just explore that, and it is definitely going to make you feel comfortable talking to her about this. And enjoy your evening, and if you want, we can connect anytime when I am live next. Job is possible, and the timeline for this event is in May to October. Right now she is in right now she is an intern with no income. Company policy says that the income would start after 6 months. So guys, just wanted to call out one thing very explicitly. We uh, yeah, please go to sleep and have rest. Enjoy your night with your family, and don't worry about it. Your baby has a very clear path, and she is going to, enjoy her life. So don't worry about that. uh, and there is nothing very critical in her chart, so you just support her, be with her, try to be her friend, and talk to her, uh, and I'm sure she would love it. All the best, and let us know if we can be of any further help. Company policies is that the icon will start income will start in 6 months, which is well within the prediction range. Fine. She may be in someone. Fine, guys, let's move on. Sargam, if you're there, let me know. And ma'am, please go to sleep. Don't be here any long. Sargam. Sargam, I don't think you are not yet married, right? Sargam, please quickly confirm. And please confirm your details also. After Sargam, uh, we have Kavita, and then Pinky, and then we'll close the session. Yeah. Yeah. So yesterday, what I was saying that you are definitely going to have a kid, and that means I would not prefer directly talking about the gender, but you are definitely going to have a kid. Okay. Hey, hi Soham, how are you? I thought that I lost you, man. Good to see you after a long time. Sargam, you are definitely going to have one child. It will be a healthy child. Everything would be all right. How and all that is something. If you have any questions, you can ask about it, but I don't think there is any further discussion required on this. I'm good, man. I'm good. Okay. Sargam, if you have any questions, please ask. I'm waiting for you. Otherwise, I'll move on to Kavita. I said, no, no, I didn't say that you'll not be emotionally there. Have I said that? Seriously? Who is this user ID? Is it Abhishek? Abhishek, is it you? User ID 4LB7FS3V. Is it Abhishek? Okay, Sargam, just hold on. That is the reasoning I asked you to. Hey, Abhishek, I want to speak to you first, right? I want to establish that trust because, see, don't feel bad about it. I'll reiterate. We as a company talking to somebody about our roadmap, talking about what we are doing, talking about critical parts of the business logic we are building. I want to make sure we are talking about those things to somebody we can truly trust. Okay, Abhishek? It's not about you sharing your Aadhaar card. It's not about that. It's about I am comfortable about talking to somebody. If I am not, then it's a mental hazard for me, right? Because then I am talking to somebody I'm not known about. Okay. So that is the reasoning we avoid having any further discussions with you. And you should not be disappointed about it, man. There are other people also. I know that you trust me. I know that you have a faith in what we are doing. But I also want to make sure that I'm not having any conversation which can become my competitor's advantage. And the level of knowledge you carry in astrology and you not being associated with anybody is strange. And that is the reasoning, as a precautionary step, we have decided to not including you in any of the discussions or not having any further discussions with you. And I also felt very bad about I mean, you shared some links and all that, right? Those links definitely had very valuable information for us. No doubt about it. And I highly appreciate you sharing those details with us. But again, as a company, we don't feel comfortable having those details being spread here and there. Yeah. So my only concern is, Abhishek, that I want to make sure we are not accidentally talking to somebody who is feeding the information to my competitor, right? uh, Obviously nobody can compete with us because the level of growth we have gained in terms of the technological advancement, it's pretty hard to catch us. But at the same time, try to understand what I mean. But if you want, I can speak to you and let's have a healthy discussion about it. And the only concern I have is I want to make sure what we are doing is for the good of people who are live at right now. And उसके लिए मुझे जो करना है मैं करूँगा यार. And what I felt is right is what I have done. But if you feel that we need to have a discussion, I am more than okay to do that. I told you, right? I want to speak to you, but you said, sir, what do you want to discuss? You tried to wrap up that discussion in the chat itself, right? But anyways, I have your number. Let's connect on this, and we can discuss about it. That's okay, man. But your knowledge is really, really, really good, commendable, right? I loved your knowledge, and that is where that the doubt started, right? How come somebody with such a knowledge is not involved somewhere? But anyways, Abhishek, we can connect and we can discuss this. I just want to make sure I'm having a discussion with somebody who is not engaged anywhere else. Otherwise, it is nothing but a conflict of interest for us, and we can't entertain that. And we are not Babaji, right? It's a formal company, man. So we can't really start indulging into something which can become a threat for our intellectual property which we are building. So no problem, yeah. You unblock me, I'll unblock you. But we have to have a discussion before we continue any further collaboration. Um, I do have a lot of things to update you if you are interested. But before that, we have to speak. Let's continue with Sargam, and then Sargam. See, uh, I don't know. Maybe there was some discrepancy, and that is the reasoning the tokens got exchanged, Sargam. And that was the reasoning I requested you to connect with me offline, because I personally wanted to apologize, and there was a glitch. Because of that, the token exchange happened. That is once in a million possibility. It never happens. Our systems are very beautifully using semaphores, making sure the so whoever comes from technology, they can understand, and and we can have that, right? So just hold on. This guy is in love with me. You guys see? So we we blocked each other because I thought that he's a damn good astrologer, and he understands. He comes from a computer science background, so I got a sense that that there is something fishy, and that's the reasoning we just drifted, because we wanted to make sure that the IP which we are building, the intellectual property we have, should not end up in any sort of conflict, because this is entirely built within Lacuna Astro. So that was the reasoning. But Abhishek, let's speak about it and try to resolve it. If there is anything we can explore in terms of working together, so I'm open to it. Let's go back to Sargam. So Sargam, your chart indicates that you are quite emotional, and there is also a possibility where you can be emotionally involved as well. And marriage is a very strong possibility. It is definitely going to happen. It's not been denied, but at the same time, you are also going to have a kid as well. So it's not like purely speaking based on the numerology at the moment. It is indicating that the possibility of you having a family is also there. So nothing to worry about it. Okay. As far as possibility of marriage is concerned, a single planet is not strong enough to execute this event. Okay, that means at least a conjunction of two planets needs to be formed in in your chart, in dasha, to make it happen, right? And no, hold on. You are in yeah. Saturn dasha is starting, and it is starting from da 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 da. It has already started based on the KPI and Amsha. It has already started. So if you look at the Lahari and Amsha, then it would be starting maybe a week after. But now it has already started based on the KPI and Amsha, the dasha which we are looking at. So you are in Saturn dasha at the moment. So don't worry too much about it. Definitely, I would suggest you to be a little bit careful at your workplace, because there can be a bit of an insulting situation that can arise. But you losing your job is not an indication which has been given by the planet at the moment. And since uh, dasha, bhukti, and antar, all of that is having the same planet, it is not going to destroy considerable things, right? So only at your workplace you make sure you are having your dignity maintained and not ending up having any sort of insulting situation. As long as you maintain that, I don't think you should be worried about it. And that is one thing. The second thing, as the time progresses, right, somewhere in the month of July 2026, is when you would have a possibility of looking for a job change. Till 2026 July, you are not going to even look for a change. Even if you try, the possibility of you switching the job is not there. So the best thing you can do is just put your head down. I would request you to put your head down. Just focus on your current profile and the job which you are doing. Wait for July, and as soon as that comes, there is a strong possibility of you switching the job. Just simply do that and message me that you have done that. Okay. There are, I mean, there would be plenty of possibilities even in 2027. January is also something. January to March, right, would be a very good time for you to change that. That's also quite favorable time. Guys, we have stopped taking any new questions for today. Hey, Sargam, I can speak to you offline. Let's connect offline. There are no charges for that. I mean, I can have one conversation at least free with you, so we can speak offline. I'm allowing you to message there. Let's do it offline. I don't want to discuss it further because I have to close also, right? And others are waiting in the queue, so we have to be swift. Just leave a message there and we'll speak. And don't worry about it. Just go and chill. It's quite late. If you have not finished your dinner, finish your dinner. Just go enjoy some TV, and we'll speak. Kavita, Kavita, if you're there, let me know. Rupesh, we are done for today. I would request you to come tomorrow. And you are 2006 born. You are too young to ask any questions. But if your question is legitimate related to career or something, definitely you can ask. If you are asking for when she will come back to you, then definitely I'm so sorry. Mm. Kavita, Kavita, please confirm if you're there. Otherwise, Pinky. Kavita and Pinky, please confirm your availability. Otherwise, we'll close the session. I think we have lost Kavita and Pinky both. I would say, guys, thank you so much for coming today. This has been a great experience, and I loved talking to all of you. I would say that uh, oh, Pinky is here. Thank you, Pinky, for confirming your presence. Let me create your profile. Pinky, just hold on. What's the name of your son, Pinky ji? Kavita, I called your name 4 5 times, but you didn't reply, right? So, Sargam, I have seen your message, so you can close. You can get out of the live session now. We can speak if you want tomorrow. Shitish, fine. No problem, Kavita. Just hold on. I'll cover you, but I'll cover Shitish first. Shitish Delhi. 1984. 27th April. 8:20 a.m. Guys, we are not accepting any new request now. Pinky ji, this is the token you have to carry. Next time when you come for Kshitiz, this is the token you have to carry for him. Let me open his chart. Very dangerous chart, Pinky ji. I feel that he would have already gone through separation and other things that would have already happened. Is he looking for his second marriage, or the first marriage itself has not happened yet? I don't see even any strong formation of 2711 anywhere. It's there, but it's not in the prominent planets. I don't feel that even he would have gone through marriage yet. शादी हुई ही नहीं होगी अभी तक इनकी. Ma'am, this is the token. This is something which is very unique identification of your sun. So this token is used next time when your son comes, means when you come for any consultation, right? So this is the token you need to carry. Through this token, you are going to just, ask any questions and we would be able to access your profile. Kavita, just hold on. I'm closing with Pinky ji and then I'll come to you. So his chart is not having any, strong possibility of marriage itself. Okay. So the chart is not having any possibility at all. So even we can't find places where the conjunctions can happen, or two planets coming together and they are allowing the event to happen. So the possibility of marriage in the chart is denied by all the planets, Pinky ji. So even after you putting considerable efforts, I'm not very confident that even that event is going to happen in his life. There is only one possibility. Just hold on. But even if you go for that, right, it will be very expensive deal. Expensive deal in the sense the marriage would demand considerable expenses, which will, uh, make him exhausted. So this has not been supported by his chart. So I have to say sorry. This is an event which is most likely not going to happen in his lifetime. So at least the date you have shared, 2711, is not being formed by a single planet or by a conjunction by star lord or sublord. It's not been seen anywhere. And 1610 is very beautifully formed. So most likely he's not going to marry in this lifetime, because he not marrying is very beautifully formed, and as long as marriage is concerned, that has been denied. So with this, I would like to move on to the next person. Event is denied in his chart, so we can just stick to that. And guys, we are taking notes of everything we are discussing here. So rest assured, next time when you come, I would have a visibility on what we have discussed. So I would encourage everybody to make sure that you are maintaining your token, because that is the crux. Otherwise, you have to come with a different YouTube handle. As long as you come with the same YouTube handle, your token is tagged to it. So next time when you come, we can just simply take the token and we can access your data. So I would advise you to please I would advise you to please maintain your token. That is absolutely necessary. Okay. Marriage 27. The chart has a strong possibility of 1610. This is a clear indication of no marriage. Ma'am, career we can look into tomorrow, or you can book an offline slot and then we can have it. Through the application, live users have been given a very special facility. They can use it if they want. Otherwise, they can come in the next slot. Let's move on to Kavita. Kavita, if you're there, please let me know. Guys, I would request you to please maintain your token. Look at the long term horizon. Don't look for shortcuts. I'm requesting all of you, don't look for shortcuts. If in astrology you are looking for placebo, if you are looking for shortcuts, I can assure you, आप उसी डाली को काट रहे हैं जिस पे आप बैठे हुए हैं. So don't look for shortcuts. And if you are somebody who is looking for shortcuts, then please don't come here. You come here for 5 minutes, but come with a long term horizon. If you don't have long term vision, and if you are just living a life of, somebody who has no vision, no clarity, no aim, then this place is not for you. I want people to be filled with energy. I want people to be focused. I want people to be looking for something 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the line where they want to be. So as long as you have that clarity, come here. If you don't have that clarity, don't dare to come here. This is not the place for you. We are going with Kavita now. Kavita, your chart is open. मैरिज लाइफ तुम्हारी ठीक रहनी चाहिए न्यूमरोलॉजिकली. आर यू मैरिड? मैरिड होने चाहिए आप. अगर अभी नहीं हो मैरिड, देन तब मैं क्या कमेंट करूं. अदरवाइज आई कैन टेल यू व्हेन इज द पॉसिबिलिटी. जस्ट होल्ड ऑन. 2 7 11 2 7 12. There is a strong possibility your marriage has not been denied, but खर्चा बहुत होगा आप लोगों का. In marriage, there would be considerable expense. Yes, for what? I'm asking, are you married? Is your answer yes? Not yet. Yeah, that is what, right? So, marriage has not been denied in your chart. So, that is obviously going to happen. The only thing I see here is a bit of concern that there would be considerable expense in your marriage. So, that is something which you need to, not you, your parents needs to look after. That is one thing which is very important. Your chart is also just hold on. Your chart is indicating that you are already in a relationship with somebody. And that has been confirmed by numerological chart and the astrological chart both. And it's a quite an intense relationship. As of now, it is very thriving. Mm. मैरिज लाइफ ठीक रहेगी बट प्रॉब्लम एक ही है कि उसमें यू जस्ट मैरिज लाइफ वुड बी गुड. थोड़ा सा अपना लाइफस्टाइल का कंट्रोल करना है आपको. आई कैन टेल दोज थिंग्स बट I hope you understood, right? The kind of temperament you carry with your partner. So, as long as that is being controlled, I think life would be quite healthy and good. Uh, I think, guys, it was a great day for me, and we enjoyed today's session. We covered around 10 charts, and we tried to do a 1 hour session every day, but it always extends for 50 60 minutes more. If you came here with the intention of getting a reading and you didn't get my time, apologies for that. I would request you to please subscribe to the channel if you want. We don't ask anybody to subscribe, but I'm requesting you to subscribe because next time when we come live, you would get to know. If you have a short term vision, if you have, no clarity, no ambition in life, and just scrolling YouTube in in hopes of becoming somebody successful, then this channel is not for you. This channel is for people who are filled with energy, filled with vision, filled with a goal in their life. If you are somebody who is just interested watching reels, then please don't come to this place. If I get a sense that you are a person with no vision, then there is no point in me wasting time behind you, right? I may simply not do anything with you. So now what I'm going to say is very important. Lacuna Astro application is freely available on App Store and Play Store. Go ahead, download it, enjoy it. Very soon we are going to introduce KP Nadi with complete prediction capability in the application. As of now, it has been tested during the live sessions. Soon it is going to be part of the application and all the predictions would be available there. And the next big thing which is coming on Laguna Astro is Bhragu Nandinari, which will take another 3 to 4 months before it has been given to all of you in the application. Guys, with this information, I would like to close now. My name is Anand, and this is Laguna Astro's official channel. Anybody who wants to get a genuine look into their chart, please consider coming to our live sessions. With this message, I would like to close now. Thank you, everybody. Good night.